Hello everybody and welcome back to Iowa Plains View in Farming Simulator 22, where it's now May and we have this big new field in front of us here, which is field 29, and I'm going to make a monumental decision right at the start of the episode, and the monumental decision is to turn crop destruction on, which I've never ever done before. It's been off all this time. Saving content, that's fine. So this presents a little bit of a pickle for us because this field, if I stand on it, you'll see it says pH bad, which means we should spray it with lime, but I'm not sure this is the right thing to do. Let's fly just for a second, because like with lime, you spread it on the field before you've even put the crop in the ground. I think when it's just bare earth, you don't spread lime on after first growth. So I am undecided what to do, because if we do put lime on, it will raise our yield on here and raise our precision farming score, but for one thing, I can't do anything with this tractor because I cannot put narrow tyres on this tractor. So what I'm going to have to do is get inside and start it up. Oh, it does start up because I'm about to go and sell it, so I'm glad it starts up. So let's get over the shop, and I want to swap it for a JCB Fast Track, which I've wanted for ages. Actually, I wanted a JCB Fast Track for ages, but I don't know why I haven't got one. I mean, this is worth quite a lot of money. If I can't afford the JCB Fast Track, I'll just rent it until we can afford it, because in July we should have lots of money coming in from olive oil and furniture. But first of all, let's get to the shop. Okay, I'm going to go and put it in the little square here, and I've washed it. I wouldn't bring something back to part exchange without washing it, but the paintwork looks absolutely terrible. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is go here and repair it, 4,802, and now repaint it. Yeah, and this time I'm actually going to go and look at the paintwork, because you remember what it was like just now. Now it's perfect. Look at that. I don't normally look at the paintwork before I sell it, but I wanted to do it this time. And now we can sell it for 165,505. So let's sell it. Okay, and let's have a look for the new track that I want. So it's here in medium tractors, and it's this Fast Track, and it's 216,000. So we can't quite afford it. So what I'm going to do is immediately put narrow tyres on it. Do you know what? If I put narrow tyres on it, they have to stay because I can't customise a hired machine. So, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Narrow tyres with a front loader attacher, and I'm just going to rent this. And sooner or later, we can pay for it and buy it. So, where is it? Oh, it's over here. So, this now, I think. Well, actually, before I start it up, that field, I'm still undecided whether to put lime on it or not. So what I'm going to do is take a 10p UK coin and spin it up, and if it's heads, I will lime it, and if it's tails, I won't lime it. So here goes. I'll go off mic for a second just to do this. Okay, it's heads. So I have to lime the field. So I think that our lime spreader is over at our second farm over on the east coast kind of thing. So I will go over there and I'm going to go and pick it up. So I'll see you at the field. I'd forgotten how fast a JCB Fast Track is. This one races along at 40 miles an hour, which is fantastic. And that's one of the reasons I wanted it. So I feel a bit foolish putting lime on this field that's already in its first growth, but you know, I tossed a coin and I did say I would do it. So, and it will raise up the score. And let me just check actually what the score is for precision farming on this field now. This field here. So for lime, pH, or for the actual score I mean, it's 72. So let's see if it goes up from 72. And our environmental score is 72 as well. And pH, yeah, is about half of what it should be on there. You can see that. So, all right, let's get things started. and I'll see you at the end. Well, I did say see you at the end, but this is a big field, and it's quite a small spread of lime spreading with this contraption, and I don't think we can get a bigger spread anywhere. So I'm going to just stop here. This is halfway through the field, and we've got other things to do today. So let's just stop there and just fold it up and just get off the field, and we'll come back later and finish it off. But for now, I was looking earlier through our productions, and what's our score? It's still 82 and 72 through our productions, and we have some red dots here because oh, milk is out. Look at that. But what I was mainly concerned about is flour, because there's no flour in, I think, the donuts. Where's the donuts? Just here. There's a red dot here. No flour, and also the carton rolls have no wood. So so the flour, yeah, the donuts and the bakery I have in my notes. So where's the bakery? Just here. So there's very little flour, and there's no flour in the watermill because the wheat is out. But there are some boxes that are lying around of flour, so I'm going to get in the Volvo here and take the low loader and take the boxes of flour to the bakery and the donuts, because otherwise we won't be producing either of those things. We have some barley and oats and things growing, but they won't be around, they won't be along for a little while. So I think I just need to get all the, I need to be careful actually not to go on the on the field now, because this crop destruction is turned on. Anyway, I will see you at the watermill. I'll see you there. This watermill is probably one of my favourite places on the map, and we hardly ever come here. I can't remember the last time we came here actually, but I do happen to know there's some boxes of flour here that will never get moved if we don't come and pick them up. So this is what I'm doing here. Yeah, you can see them here. So quite a few actually. So we need to take some to the bakery and some to the donut factory. Let's just auto load everything to save time. And I think I'll go first to the bakery. So I went and picked up some eggs as well, because the bakery needs eggs. Now I think the bakery has a capacity of 7,000 of each thing, like flour, eggs, milk or whatever. So I'm going to just take a risk and drive through. It probably will take nearly all the eggs. And it's taken nearly all the flour, which I didn't want it to do. Oh, it's got a much bigger capacity than 7,000. Oh dear. Okay, well, anyway, I'll go and put some more flour in the donut factory, and I'll see you when I get there. Okay, so I think I can get all of this stuff in the donut factory, which is here. So I'll just drive through this bit here. And while we're here, I should look at the stock index and see if there's anything to sell today. There might be. Oh no! Oh, look at that! There's only little bit of eggs left in each thing there. That's not good. That's not good. All right, let's unload our eggs like that, and then So yeah, let's have a look and see. Actually, let's jump out and have a look on the stock index. Right, so anything green here. Olive oil, June. Is that going up? That's going down. Look at that, 147,000. Wow. Okay, I thought that was going to be in June, but it's actually now. Do you know what? We should do that, because then I could pay for the new tractor. Is there anything else? Chocolate at the town store. Okay, so carton rolls. Okay, let's pick up the carton rolls, because they're here, and the easels and the picture frames and the wood beams. Okay, let's pick it all up. Right, there's a bit of a, I didn't quite understand it. You probably did, but I didn't. Like the carton rolls, the stock is 2795 and it needs to be 2800 for one carton roll. So I can't pick that up because there's not enough stock there. Let's have another look at that actually. 2795. Yeah, that's what it's worth there. Where it says price, that's what it's worth. And value at 14,889. Okay, fine. Well, what I'm mainly concerned about today is the olive oil, because that's a really good price now. So I'm going to go back there and pick up all the olive oil and sell it wherever it's the best price. So I'll see you when I get there. Well, as you'll see, I'm not at the oil mill. I'm at the wood sale place, because I noticed after I've been through things just now that the donuts need selling. They're at a brilliant price today and they're green and they need selling, so everything is to be sold here, even though it says donuts is not accepted here. They are. Okay, 54.97 plus 9 is 106,000 we just made from that lot. So now I need to go and pick the olive oil up. So I'll see you again at the oil mill. Okay, so I finally made it here to the oil mill, and I think this big square, it's nearly a square. I think these are all olive oil. I've put them aside in a big square like this. Yeah, these are all olive oil. So if I just drive past this bit here, I don't want to pick up the rest of the stuff. Let's see if I can pick it all up. Nearly. That's done it. Fantastic. And the rest of it is canola oil. So we need to go to the garden restaurant, and I do know where that is. So I will see you when I get there for some more cash. Alright, here we are, and this is the bumper payday I was expecting in July, but it's not July, it's May, but, or was it June, I'm not sure, but the price is very high at the moment. So 100 and what's that, 51,000. So let me just think about things now. We have that this medium tractor, and I would like to purchase it. How much is that? 214,000. Okay, that's fine. And we also have a debt, and I'd like to get that down by 50,000. Yeah, I'll do that right now. So that leaves us with 166,000, which is where we were like 2 minutes ago, basically. But that's fine, because it's still quite a lot of money, isn't it? You know, so we just have 150,000 left to get our overdraft completely down. So now what I think I'd like to do, I couldn't help noticing that the paper mill has no wood in it, so I'd like to go to the forest and do some forestry, which should be quite easy, because the last time I was there I left some logs just lying around waiting to be picked up, so there's not much chopping down to do, there's more picking up. So I'm going to get the timber runner, and I'll see you down at the forest. I feel like it's spinning plates at the moment with the productions. You know, we had flour that's needed by the donuts, and we don't have any flour at the moment, so we need to produce that. And there's other ones that need milk, and there's other ones that need wood, and I can't keep up with it all. It's too stressful. So, well, it's not stressful. It's just, you know, you need to keep an eye on it the whole time to make sure they're not running out of stuff. So, yeah, I did leave some logs over here to be picked up, and I'm not sure whether I can just fill up the whole trailer with these logs here. So let's find out. Alright, so that's the last one. I think I could probably get one or two more on, so I won't do a time lapse of this. I'll just cut down a few more off screen and put them in here and see if I can get out. And then we'll go to the paper mill. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, that's the last one, I think. I don't think I can get any more on. And it feels a little bit unbalanced, but I'll make my way warily over to the paper mill, and I'll see you when I get there. So I'll be ending the series on episode 50 this series. I think we're on something like episode 40 at the moment. I can't quite remember, but I feel like it's getting, you know, quite easy. We've always got lots of money, and I kind of like the struggle, you know. And also I've got a pining for doing some kind of English map. All my maps at the moment are American, and I like American maps because there's loads of room. Oh great, fantastic. Just give me a second. Yeah, there's lots of big open spaces. You know, big American roads and farms and everything. And the English maps are very tight and you know, small. But my favourite maps are Sandy Bay and Six Ashes, and they're both in FS19, but not at the moment anyway, in FS22. All gone. What was that? 29,000. Fantastic. So I'd like to have a map like Sandy Bay or Six Ashes to do next. I've got two series coming to an end, and I'd like to have one series to replace both of them. So okay, let's see how our new sawmill is doing. I did pick up wood beams from here, but there's nothing else in here at the moment. Prefab walls nearly, wood beams is half of one in here. So what a brilliant sawmill. So I think what I'll do now is go back to the JCB that we now own, and I would like to finish this field, if you don't mind. I'd like to do that today, and then we can move on to June the 1st. So let's get things sorted out, and this time I will see you at the end. So this field is sorghum, and this should be ready to harvest in August, but in July we will need to harvest barley and oat in our two other fields, and we also have corn in another field which is in September. So the next episode, I think I'll be skipping through June as quickly as possible, because we won't have this kind of job to do in June. We need to wait for the harvest. So I think next episode we'll be harvesting. Well, you know, the what did I just say? The barley and the oats and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'll leave things here for today, because if I was a real farmer I would knock off now, because I started at 6 o'clock this morning. So I think I will knock off, and we now own this JCB because I've just paid for it, and I also need to put normal wheels on it because it's embarrassing for this tractor to go around with narrow wheels on it. All the other tractors laugh at it, so I'll put normal tyres on it, and I will clean this as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I wanted to see the precision farming score. That's what I was looking at this morning. On this field, where are we? Just here. The pH value is exactly the same. Well, that's a swizz. It's exactly the same score. 72 on here and 82 environmental score. So all this work has been for nothing. But it does say when we stand on the field now, pH value is perfect. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.